It's not just about heat.
Yes.
It's not just about mangoes. So when it comes to summer, kids would be at home. And sometimes parents would be at home, or they may or may not like it, but that could happen. Now when kids are at home, one important thing could also be screen time.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Divya Agrawal, and we have none other than the greatest pediatrician we have in the city, Dr. Deopujari, sir. So let us get to know his point of view of how we can cater to the summer needs of the parents and the children. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Divya.
We are very happy to have you. So, sir, everyone just talks about dehydration in children, but there are a lot of things which summer needs to cater to.
Correct.
So, as modern day parenting, you would say that pediatrics is not just about disease; it's even about health. Rightly quoted by you.
Yeah.
So parents come to us with a lot of basic questions that they have rashes over the skin. So how do they cater to skin infections during summers?
So Divya, it's not just about heat.
Yes.
It's not just about mangoes. So when it comes to summer, kids would be at home. And sometimes parents would be at home, or they may or may not like it, but that could happen. Now when kids are at home, one important thing could also be screen time. Okay. It could happen that all through the day they could be watching TV. And we don't realize that would mean so much of weight gain. That could also mean they could have a lot of time that they will not sleep, they will not exercise, and it could even happen that they go out and get exposed to the heat. So it's not just a simple summer, which is what we were seeing about 30-40 years back. We saw so much of heat stroke, hyperparexia. We don't see so much of heat stroke now because parents are aware that you don't go out in sun, don't take so much of water, and you get exposed to it. That is important. So if I put it this way, it's important to say that you don't get exposed to sun, drink a lot of water. At the same time, we need to realize that when the kids are at home, they would be watching TV or mobile, and that could mean so much of screen time. So there's a lot of dimensions of summer. You must take a lot of fluids, there's no question. ORS could be important, but even plain water, coconut water could be as much. Now, that does not mean that you do this and ask for pizzas and your tomatoes would mean a lot of calories, a lot of proteins, and that could really be a problem. So it has dimensions more than just getting exposed to sun.
So as you highlighted, sir, that obesity and comorbidities can increase during this period of 2 to 3 months of their summer holidays.
Absolutely.
So as parents, what do we need to ensure as their engaging home activities? Like, what is your take on summer camps? What kind of summer camps should they be put in, or it should be home engaging activities?
So this is an important question. There will be so much of summer camp issues, but again, they will be more in the evening.
Okay.
So afternoon, what do you do? Okay. Now, when you are at home, there could be a lot of intellectual games.
Okay.
Which could be an important part. Some of the educational games could be an important part.
Okay.
And now, I'm not diverging from the fact that what care you should take during summer. Our parents would know.
Okay.
But you should also take care that who will be looking after these kids when they're at home.
Okay.
Are they left with servants?
Okay.
Or one good thing would be, this is a time to mix with your parents, grandparents. You could be going to nanny house.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Which is very important. These things are totally missing.
Yeah.
So summer vacation can be a problem, but we should look at the positivity of this time and see as to how the family binding can be used to further emotional rapport amongst the kids.
Okay.
So this is one dimension that we should be looking for.
Sir, one of the common questions that we get every day is that, sir, हम बच्चे को egg दे सकते हैं क्या? बहुत गर्म करता है. What is your take on these myths that even educated pool in the society has?
So, Dr. Divya, this is a wonderful question. Look kind of out of place कि आप summer में क्या precautions लेंगे? But what it means is अंडा गर्म नहीं होता है. That it could be a pointer for this. Like proteins are important. And there's nothing like this कि ये गर्म है या ठंडा है. And you should take good proteins. I'm not saying there could be good proteins for vegetarians as well, but let's be very clear that there's nothing like कि अंडा गर्म होता है. Similarly, it's important that you should have twice or thrice a day bath.
Okay.
Because sweating would mean a lot of skin infections, and having a good bath would be a very important point in summer.
So this answers my first question that we had the segue about skin infections. Okay. And
So like skin folds,
yes.
that's where the trouble quite often starts.
Okay.
Okay, and having good bath would be a point we should keep in mind.
Okay. And sir, as kids, when we used to go for summer shopping, so if our parents had some work, so generally they used to leave us in the cars. And they used to just give us some toy just to distract us because they didn't want us to tag along with them and bother them during the shopping spree.
Correct.
What's your take on some
This is
basic
something
practice?
so important. I'm so glad you brought it out. Car with all metal around and sometimes with windows closed can heat up to a horrible extent.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen it happening that the car is lying there, kids hurrying up, jaldi ghar aa jao, get out of the car, close the car, and that could be a bad exposure to heat.
Okay.
So these small little things are important and should be kept in mind.
Sir, anything else which you feel in summer other than dehydration or other than these summer activities which needs to be done on a lighter note, like any engaging activities which parents and children should do together and create like an excitement for the children to see forward every year, that they wait for those 2 months ka summer break when we...
So, for example, say music,
Okay.
songs.
Yeah.
So you could play a couple of the games, Antakshari.
Yeah.
Okay. This is to see that you use this vacation
Okay.
in a constructive way.
Okay.
Okay. So that you develop, the most important thing I would like to use this vacation is to get a good emotional binding.
Okay.
And there can't be anything better than this.
Okay.
Of course, you need someone to monitor them when they are at home. Could be a good idea to have a CCTV coverage. So you are under CCTV coverage.
Okay.
Because these days, you need to be careful when the kids are at home. They should be observed.